Well, when you wander through the paddock area here in preparation for the Rolex 24 at Daytona, the wonderful thing is we continue to find good friends of Race for RP. This is one of them, Ollie Millroy. He's racing for Inception Racing. You and Brendan Aribe have been really supportive of Race for RP. How did that connection start?
So Brendan and I know Neil and Nancy through McLaren and the Pure McLaren program. So we became good friends over the years racing together on that program, and Brendan and Neil raced against each other on track. And I don't think there's anyone that knows Neil and Nancy who's not really good friends with them. They're lovely people, and obviously as we got to know them, we started to understand more about RP and the effects it has on their lives. And we just, from there, just like to do our bit. Obviously, as we've gone on to them race internationally in IMSA, GT World Challenge, WEC and stuff, we've carried the Race for RP logo and message with us throughout. So it's still a thing that's really close to our hearts as friends and competitors.
And it's proving to be pretty successful. I mean, trying to raise funding and awareness for finding causes and cures for relapsing polychondritis and other autoimmune disorders.
Yeah, it's a great platform, especially IMSA, because it has such a huge following, and WEC as well. These big international championships have huge followings. It's a disease that I actually had never even heard of until I met Nancy. So, and I'm sure that's the same with a lot of people. It's not something that, because it's such a rare thing, it's not something that's often spoken about. So it's really good that we're kind of getting the message out, and people are starting to understand more about it and do more to raise funds to find cures.
Absolutely, and I got to ask you one last question here. Inception, where did that name come from?
It's a name that Brendan just really likes. There's a story behind it to do with when Brendan was CEO of Oculus, and they had sort of a code name for the business, and it kind of went from there, really.
I'll tell you what, I think it's a brilliant name for a race team because it opens up so many possibilities when you think about the inception of a program. And I want to personally thank you on behalf of Neilio, our good friend, and Nancy, and the entire Race for RP organization for carrying the banner. You've been a great ambassador for them, and we appreciate it deeply.
Awesome, thank you. Yeah, we're proud to carry that, and obviously, it's a shame that Neil's not here racing against us because he's always a great competitor on track, and they're wonderful people to have around. But yeah, we're proud to carry the logo and the charity with us.
He's an amazing person. He and Nancy to have in the paddock, no question about it. So, Ollie Millroy, folks, good luck. Have a great race here in that beautiful McLaren, and it's nice to be here and be a part of it. Once again, Greg Creamer here for Race for RP. Go to raceforrp.org and learn a little bit more.